time about elections! So we are doing a special story time about how important it is to exercise your right to vote. And it was just going to be a short little something to kind of explain what voting is and kind of some ways you can do it and things like that. But we hope you guys are excited for this special surprise.
Yep, we have 2 enjoyable books to read along and 2 special voting songs to sing along as you join your parents as you walk down to the election polling place.
Yes, and in some places you may not be able to actually vote in person, but you can also exercise your right in other ways by voting by mail and other things like that. So we hope you guys are ready, and we're going to get started like we normally do with our hi, hello, and how are you. So you guys can sing along, and it goes like this. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today?
Great job. Let's get started, friends.
Let's go. Okay, friends, so our first story about voting is called "'Twas the Night Before Election Day." So let's see. And every state has a different deadline for putting in their ballot. So make sure you know your state's deadline if you're not in New Jersey. All right, let's see. "'Twas the night before Election Day. See, I brought home a note. Remember, school's closed tomorrow, so everyone can vote. And did you guys know, in normal times, usually libraries are sometimes voting places. Pretty cool. Crepe paper was hung in our school with great care, welcoming voters who would soon be there. We made flags in our classroom. They turned out so great. There were 50 white stars, 1 for each state. Both parties have a symbol and a color, too. Republicans are red and Democrats are blue. And I don't know if you guys can see, but the Republican symbol is an elephant and the Democrat symbol is a donkey. Our teacher said, we are lucky that people have a choice. Each vote gives Americans a real important voice. And it's so true, not a lot of places have the right to vote like we do. But to me, this campaign has gone on forever. I've been hearing about it since last November. And did you guys know? Election Day is November 3rd. It's been on the news daily. We've watched candidates debate. Each one has a plan for how to keep our country great. And that's one of the very important things about voting, is to make sure you're informed about who you're voting for. We all went to a rally at the old town hall. I saw lots of neighbors and waved to them all. When what my curious eyes did appear, the president hopeful, we rose to cheer. Look, the hopeful president showed up. The room, how electric, the flags waved with pride. I felt so excited and patriotic inside. I hopped up on Dad's shoulders and we danced to the band. When the rally was over, guess who shook the candidate's hand? And if you guys look, the little girl is shaking the woman candidate's hand. Very cool. Now election day's arrived. It's time to vote at last. We want to get there early, so please get dressed fast. It's always important to get there early. The voting line stretched clear around the block. Good thing the polls stay open late, right till 8 o'clock. And they usually open very early, too.
Remember to check your polling place's closing time.
Mom picked the candidates that she liked the best. She double-checked the ballot after filling out the rest. And my parents both got stickers to put on their sweaters. And it says, I voted. See, I got one too, but I like my button better. And the little girl's button says, future voter. And did you boys and girls know you can't vote until you're 18? So once you turn 18, you can register to vote. And there's lots of good ways and websites that can help explain how to do that. That night, Dad ordered in a large pizza for dinner. My parents were so excited to see who'd be the winner. We sat glued to the TV when the news of votes came in state by state. I tried to stay up and watch, but it was getting too late. I wonder who it's going to be. They fell asleep. Soon I was nestled all snug in my bed, while donkeys and elephants danced in my head. Tomorrow we'll find out who the president will be. Will our leader be a he, or will our leader be a she? I wish I could vote, but I'm not old enough yet. You can bet when I'm 18, there's no way I'll forget. The end. So, friends, this was a great book to kind of explain the process of voting. And so we're going to actually sing a little song that's also kind of about voting. So we have some special signs.
Oh, okay. Can you friends help us figure out what it says?
Let's see.
So
the
we got
first
a
one.
V.
V.
We got an O.
O.
Got a T.
We've got an E.
E.
And we've got an F. So what does that spell, boys and girls?
V-O-T-E.
I think it spells vote.
Oh, it does!
Yay!
Ooh, we know a great song about votes, right?
We do. Are you ready to sing it, Miss Sarah? It kind of goes like the tune of bingo.
Okay.
Except we're not going to sing about a farmer. We're going to sing about our country. So it goes a little something like this.
There was a country, had an election, voting was a name-o.
V-O-T-E-S, 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 and voting was his name-o. All right, now we're going to take away one of the letters.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Now we're Now we're
There was a country who had an election, and voting was its name-o.
O-T-E-S, 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 and voting was his name-o.
Okay, let's take away one more letter. Uh-oh.
Now we have Tess. Who's Tess?
Ooh, I hope Tess votes.
I hope so. Here we go.
There was a country who had an election, and voting was his name-o.
T-E-S, 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 and voting was his name-o.
Uh-oh. What happens if we take away the T?
We have S.
We have S.
Not just the letter S, E-S.
E-S.
All right, dear S. There was a country who had an election, voting was his name-o. E-S, 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 and voting was his name-o.
Uh-oh.
He is going away. All we have is S. All right, nice and loud. I want to hear you singing from home, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
There was a country who had an election, voting was his name-o.
And
Bingo was his name-o. Woo!
Woo!
Miss Sarah got a little too excited.
It's okay.
Uh-oh.
All right, now everything is gone, so we're just going to clap 5 times, all right? So
Are
can
you
you guys
ready?
do that? 5 times? Nice
Okay.
and loud, we're going to sing.
We're
Okay.
gonna sing.
Ready?
Ready?
1, 2,
3. There was a country who had an election, voting was his name-o. And voting was his name-o. Woo! Great spelling,
That was
everybody.
good. Voting is very hard to spell.
That was, luckily, it's easy to do.
Yes, that's true, Miss Sarah.
Mhm.
And we're going to hear another story now. And this one is called...
Duck for President.
What? Miss Sarah?
A duck?
I didn't know ducks could be president.
Well, the requirement for president is you have to be over 35,
Okay.
a citizen of the United States, and you had to be born here. So,
I guess that could be duck.
in theory, if Duck if Duck lived over there, he could be president.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
We've always wanted to know what happens after you become elected. Well, let's see. Duck for President by Doreen Cronin. Running a farm is very hard work. At the end of each day, Farmer Brown is covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. He doesn't smell good either. Ooh,
Poor Farmer Brown.
ooh, poor Farmer Brown. The animals have chores to do too. Pigs clean under the beds. Cows weed the garden. Sheep sweep the barn. And duck take out the trash, mow the lawn, and grind coffee beans. Wait a minute. That doesn't sound fair.
No, it seems like a lot for duck.
One, and then three. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's not fair for duck.
At the end of each day, the cows are covered in lint bunnies. The pigs are covered in lint bunnies. The cows are covered in weeds. The sheep are covered in dust. Achoo! And Duck is covered in tiny bits of grass and espresso beans.
Oh, poor Duck.
Poor Duck. Duck did not like to do chores. He did not like picking tiny bits of grass and espresso beans out of his feathers. Why is Farmer Brown in charge anyway? Thought Duck. What we need is an election. He made a sign and hung it up in the barn. Farmer Brown must go. Farm election tomorrow.
Ooh. How's he going to get ready so quick?
Ooh. The next morning, Farmer Brown found a poster on his front door. Vote Duck for a kinder, gentler farm.
I mean, that sounds kind of nice. I might like that.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Farmer Brown was furious. He ran to the barn and found the animals registering to vote. So, for voter registration, voters must 1. Live on the farm. 2. Show valid ID. 3. Looks like he crossed it out. Be this tall. So, just those 2. The mice got together and protested the height requirement. So Duck crossed it off the list.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't need to be a certain.
Don't need to be a certain. Okay. On election day, each of the animals filled out a ballot and placed it in the box. The vote was counted and the results were posted on the barn wall. Farmer Brown, 6.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Duck, 20.
What?
20?
That's
Whoa.
crazy.
Farmer Brown demanded a recount. 1 sticky ballot was stuck to the bottom of a pig.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. The new tally was Farmer Brown, 6. Duck, 21. Always good that they did the recount.
Yeah.
Right? The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge.
Ooh, that's a lot of responsibility, though.
I don't know if Duck is ready. Let's see. Running a farm is very hard work. At the end of the day, Duck was covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains.
Ugh.
Running a farm is no fun at all, thought Duck. That night, Duck and his staff started working on Duck's campaign for... Did I read this right? For governor.
Governor? What?
I'm a duck. Wait, not a politician? Vote for me? Oh, I think he's really going through with this, friends.
Yeah, I guess he's really trying to become president.
Duck left Farmer Brown in charge and hit the campaign trail. He visited small-town diners. He marched in parades. He went to town meetings. And he gave speeches that only other ducks could understand. Quack, 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 quack.
Yeah, right. I guess so.
The vote was counted. Oh, sorry, thank you. On the election day, the voters filled out their ballots in booths all over the state. The vote was counted and the results were posted in the local paper. Okay, so let's see. Ms. Governor, that's okay. We got 299,999 votes. That's a lot of votes. Duck, 300,000.
What? He won by what?
Duck won by a nose.
What?
Or rather, Duck won by a beak.
I guess, right?
The governor demanded a recount. 2 sticky ballots were found stuck to the bottom of a plate of pancakes. You always gotta check the bottom, friends. The new tally was Ms. Governor, 299,999 tallies. Duck, 300,002. Ooh.
So 2 votes for duck.
Wow.
What?
The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a state is very hard. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in hairspray, ink stain, scotch tape, fingerprints, mayonnaise, and coffee stains.
Oh my goodness, that's so much stuff to keep track of.
Oh man, and he had a very bad headache. Running a state is no fun at all, thought Duck. Uh-oh. That night, Duck and his staff started working on posters for... Am I reading that, Miss Alice? Does that say
The presidential election?
Oh, man!
Oh boy.
A duck for change. I like Duck. Duck, making us proud. Oh, boy.
If he thought being a governor was hard, he probably should think about being president.
Let's see. Duck left his staff in charge and hit the campaign trail. He kissed babies in local diners. He rode in parades. He gave speeches that only other ducks could understand. He even played the saxophone on late-night television. What? Honestly, the thing that I can't believe is the fact that ducks can play saxophone.
Yeah.
But hey.
I mean, if he can be president, he can do anything.
You're right. On election day, the voters filled out their ballots in booths all over the country. The votes were counted, and the results were announced on CNN. Oh, man, guys. So, Mr. President has 5,546,165 votes. Okay. Now, Duck had 50,546,170 votes.
Oh my goodness, he won!
He won by 5 beaks. Oh, man. The president demanded a recount. 10 sticky ballots were found stuck to the bottom of the vice president. Uh-oh. The new tally was Mr. President, 50,546,165. Okay. Duck, 50,546,180.
What? All 10 were for duck?
What?
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. The voters have spoken. Duck was officially in charge.
Uh-oh.
Running a country is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in face powder, paper cuts, staples, security badges, Secret Service ages, and coffee stains.
Oh my goodness.
He had a very bad headache. Running a country is no fun at all, thought Duck. Oh, man. Then he checked up the help wanted ads. Duck needed. No experience necessary. Must be able to mow the lawn and grind coffee beans.
I think he knows how to do that.
Oh, I think he does. I think he even has experience.
Yeah.
Duck left the vice president in charge and headed back to the farm. At the end of each day, Farmer Brown is now covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair seeds, sprouts, feather, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. And Duck is working on his autobiography. The end.
Oh my goodness. A duck for president. Could you believe it?
I cannot believe it. Man, being a president sounds like it is hard work.
It is hard work. And being in charge of anything, especially anything in a kind of big environment, is very hard to do. But it's still a good thing to aspire to be. So maybe one day you might want to be in charge, maybe of your state, of your town, or maybe the whole country. Who knows?
The whole country. Wow.
That is something that is a big dream for a lot of people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But until then, we have a very fun voting song for you to sing along while we go down and vote to the polls.
So join us as we sing our next song. All right, and so for our last song, we're going to sing a little twist on Yankee Doodle. So you guys can follow along. We'll have the little song posted in the comments so you guys can follow with us. All right, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Yankee Doodle went to town, vote on election day. Stuck his ballot in his box and then he shouted hooray. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, we're glad you're taking action. Yankee Doodle, we're so proud you voted in this election. Yay! Remember, friends, this is such an important right we have, so please make sure to get out there, encourage your parents to vote, and when you guys turn the right age, also go and vote for yourselves. And if any of you feel inclined, go and run for either governor or mayor or president, if that's what you choose.
Or even start small, class president.
That's a great way to do it too. And we hope you guys dream big. And we always have information here at the library if you ever need to look up different things that would be required for a big job. And we hope you guys enjoyed our election story time.
We'll see you next Thursday for our regular scheduling program.
Yes, and on Friday, look for another video on our YouTube page. Bye, everyone.
Bye, friends.